One in and one spot left. Celtics crossover gaming, Heat Check Gaming.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm your host.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Round one in the Western Conference begins. The New Orleans Pelicans look to show the world that their motivation can overpower the doubters and carve the path to success. The first step starts tonight against the Phoenix Suns. Round one, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. The New Orleans Pelicans preparing to defend home court in this Western Conference battle. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Kenneth Faried is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Russell in at the one.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
And that one drops.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
A floater, and George gets it to go. George has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, just solid work in the painted area. Paul George, quality look, excellent decision.
Russell passes to Faried. First quarter of play, 1 minute played, down low, and it's slammed in by Faried.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
And Vucevic kicks to George. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Now, Paul George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Measures the shot before receiving the pass. It's hard to guard.
Russell dishes to Faried. It's tipped. Stolen by Bullock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on D'Angelo Russell. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of this game. And he makes the first. And so Bullock nails both of them. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Booker looking around. Faried outside. Poke loose. Pocket 6. Warren finds Faried. From deep three-point range. No good from Booker.
And you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
You know, I don't think so, Greg. The defense will give up that deep a shot all day. You got to continue to move the basketball.
And that one, good. Russell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
What a gamer this guy is. D'Angelo Russell relishing the opportunity to play through contact.
Here's Holiday. Buries it down low.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Russell kicks to Faried. Booker against Holiday. Booker inside, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And New Orleans gets called for the foul.
This is not a young man you want to send to the line. Booker's already a lights-out foul shooter.
Both free throws good from Booker.
I think it's best to avoid putting this guy at the line if possible, but that's obviously easier said than done.
Warren against George. Shoots over Warren. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
That shot, no good.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
A guy who converts well at the rim, you like to see the aggression there.
Really doesn't get any easier than that. The defense didn't look too interested in stopping him.
And Fareed kicks to Cancer. Booker against Holiday. Booker the pass to Cantor. Great D that time from Davis. New Orleans leading by 4. Right side George. To the middle. And Vucevic throws it down.
Exceptional vision by Paul George. This guy is tearing up the defense.
Russell looking around. Kicks to Warren. Shot from 16. Phoenix no good that time either.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Cantor. Back to Booker. The pass to Russell. Shoots over Bullock. Phoenix no good that time either. And so George will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They're leading by 8. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Holiday against Booker. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Very rare for a guy to enter the league with such a polished mid-range shot. Booker so impressive.
Stolen by Cantor. Outside Russell. Booker outside. He dishes it to Cantor. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Davis finds Vucevic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Phoenix. Crowder comes in for Warren, and both free throws good for Vucevic.
Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been? One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
And Booker kicks to Russell. A second chance effort. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch and shoot.
Here's George. Count that one. George has got 8.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Bellinelli, he's checked in for New Orleans. Suns trail by 8. And Booker kicks to Holmes. Outside Crowder. Russell against Bellinelli. It's stolen by Bellinelli. Holiday left side. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Booker the pass to Holmes. Back to Booker. Outside, Crowder, just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. No good from Booker. New Orleans leading by 10. The shot by George, wide open. From outside, off the mark. Holiday against Booker. To the inside, Russell. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. 8 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
From deep, George doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Russell with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Davis gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Holmes kicks to Cantor. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Russell from long range. Again, Russell missing. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The shot by George, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
For the 3. Shot by Crowder, no good. Pelicans leading by 10. Bellinelli with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He feeds it to Davis. Banked in off the glass.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Some changes for New Orleans. Diallo, he's checked in for Davis. And Walker subbed in for Drew Holiday. Phoenix also making some changes. Williams comes in for Cantor. And Barea subbed in for Russell. Here's Barea. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is what you have to love about J.J. Barea. Just absolutely fearless and always plays 100% out. That's nice.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
And you never doubt this guy's enthusiasm or his love for the game of basketball. To me, it's what makes Barea the kind of guy you root for.
And both free throws good for Barea. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 10-point game. Top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls. George has got 10.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Barea with it. He's picked up by Walker. Barea against Walker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Pelicans leading by 12. Lays it up and banks it in.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Phoenix has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Walker against Barea. Here's Booker. Off the inbound.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. It's deflected.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Barea against Walker. Shoots over Walker. Walker with some nice D.
Well, he carves out the space he needs. Just the finish was not good.
1:49 left in the first. Pass to Baines. Here's Hutchison, defended by Crowder. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Walker. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Williams. Suns trail by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
I'll tell you, good things always come when you've got players who work hard for second chance opportunities.
Outside, Walker. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. And there it is for him.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Now Barea. Booker outside. Fires the 3. But they recover it. Pass to Holmes. Williams for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pelicans leading by 11. Here's Hutchison. Here's Walker with the 3. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, make no mistake, Kevin, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw missing. Kyle Korver. He's checked in for Devin Booker. He hits the second from the line.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
Walker taking his time here. Passes to Hutchison. Good work defensively by Crowder. The shot, no good. And so it's New Orleans going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2000.
My inspiration really came from my mother.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
Well, the commitment is evident, and they are simply phenomenal at their aggression on the defensive end right now.
Davis is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Holiday. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. He kicks to Davis. And there's the pass to Bullock. Back to Davis. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Davis has got 8 points.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
Fareed outside. Back to Russell. Pulls from the top of the key. That shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Fires from 14. Hutchison's shot is off. Suns trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Fareed finds Warren. Here's Korver. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Pass to Bullock. Outside Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Kenneth Faried.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The first free throw is good. New Orleans making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And the Suns also making a change. Booker, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Booker with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
Kicks it to Holiday. And no good. Nice D from Russell. Suns trail by 9. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Davis. Shoots from 12. Here's Bullock. And again, New Orleans has no luck. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Baseline try. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 6.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Here's Davis. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Now, here is Russell. Guarded closely. Holiday against Booker. Pass to Russell. Just 4 to shoot. Launches a 3. No good there. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Hutchison. And Vucevic kicks to Bullock. Holiday up top. The high post shot from outside the arc. Here's Davis. He shoots again. Kenneth Faried grabs the board. Fareed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Warren. Passes to Booker. Now the pass to Faried. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
They are just killing them on the interior.
New Orleans leading by 7. Bullock dishes to Holiday. Pass to Hutchison. Jacks up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Fareed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Suns moving the ball around. Booker the pass to Holmes. Booker up top, guarded by Holiday. Outside, Russell shoots over Bullock. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Russell.
That's a nuanced understanding of pick and roll play. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. George, he's checked in for New Orleans. And the Suns also making a change. Cantor's checked in. And stolen by Russell. Pass to Holmes. Inside. Here's Booker. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Holiday finds Davis. Score the the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Kanter throws it down.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
George against Warren. Now here's Davis. Defense right on him. Bullock, good.
Obviously, he's not the top priority for the defense in those situations. It results in an open 3.
Russell kicks to Holmes. Pass to Kanter. And here's Russell. He's guarded by Davis. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Russell.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And Davis throws it down.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Russell dishes to Kanter. Warren kicks to Booker. Outside Russell. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, as aggressive as he's been hitting all these shots, they're still behind.
George against Warren. Fades. George, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. Down low. Stolen by George. Holiday against Russell. Holiday gets the bucket.
Boy, that's how to do it. Just go strong. Don't settle for a jump shot when the defense is flat-footed. Nice.
Russell passes to Booker. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And for the Suns, Williams, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Warren.
The 13th pick of the 2015 NBA Draft, Booker has already shown all-star potential.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Pass to Bellinelli. This is to Holiday. Six on the shot clock. He kicks to Vucevic. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Russell kicks to Williams. To Crowder. The shot. Pelicans with the rebound.
They're not going to get away with many mistakes like that on the defensive end. You got to get out on him right there.
Outside Holiday. Back to Bellinelli. Pass to Davis. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Diallo, he's checked in for New Orleans. Walker comes in for Drew Holiday. And here are the Pelicans now. 3-point lead. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And it's 13 points for Paul George.
Well, the 3 ball has become one of the best attributes that Paul George brings to the table. Great form, great touch, Kevin.
Russell finds Kanter. Williams from outside. No good that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Outside, Walker. Booker against George. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Offline from the top of the key. Suns trail by 6. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 14 points for the game.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
George against Crowder. Shot from 12. And George gets it to go. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, what a crafty player. Gets it done any way he has to.
Russell kicks to Williams. Back to Russell. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Russell's got 20.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
George with the bounce pass. Here's Walker. Rebound by the Suns. Cantor's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bellinelli against Booker. The dish to Russell. Kicks it to Cantor. Here's Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game. Walker finds Vucevic. George against Crowder. George with the bucket.
Well, the efficiency with the mid-range game Paul George has always possessed.
Russell passes to Williams. And here's Cantor. Passes it to Russell. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he's now made 3 three-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
Walker dishes to Vucevic. George looking over the floor. Here's the floater. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Russell passes to Williams. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The shot, no good. It's a tie game in New Orleans. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere, well, for New Orleans. They've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. What did you think, Shaq, about New Orleans?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Phoenix?
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
And that wraps up the half.
A view from the sky above of this lovely city as we make our return to New Orleans. Louisiana. And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Now, I think, Greg, the key was the team was looking for him, right? They knew they had a hot hand, and they just kept going to it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Enes Kanter is out there with Kenneth Faried. And it's Russell in at the point guard position.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Kanter with it. Baines is there. And the dunk by Faried.
Boy, I love seeing Kanter distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. There's the pass to Baines, and that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul. Here's Hutchison. And Holiday kicks to Bullock. 5 to shoot. Here's Baines.
Well, you have to like that Kanter gets active on the defensive end. This is the area of his game that he continues to work on.
And the shot by Warren, no good. The Pelicans shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Bullock passes to Holiday. Now Bullock. Faried defending. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Boy, that's high-impact defense in the lane, standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
Russell, no good.
Boy, what a cold start to the second half for them. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
And it's Bullock missing. Suns have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Warren. It's tipped. Here's Hutchison. He's covered by Warren. Holiday gets the bucket. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Russell. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, to me, this is where D'Angelo Russell distinguishes himself. He understands that when he can score it, he's going to be aggressive.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
I think sometimes that's all it takes, right? We'll see if it helps them moving forward in this one.
New Orleans making a switch here. Davis is checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Hutchison passes to Davis. Bullock with it. Faried defending. Jacks up a 3. And Kanter pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Russell uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, the feed puts him in prime position to convert. The assist was where it needed to be.
Here's Baines. Outside Holiday. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Outside Warren. A drive by Russell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Hutchison. He's covered by Warren. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. For New Orleans, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. New Orleans making a switch here. Passes it to Bullock. There's the 3. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Outside Warren. Here's Booker. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, fantastic rhythm on the catch and shoot. A lot of times that comes from Booker's terrific body control.
Holiday against Russell. Holiday finds Davis, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Davis has got 19 points. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 1-point game. On the pass to Cannon. Now Russell. Booker outside. 6 to shoot. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Suns now. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New Orleans. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
And Fareed kicks to Warren. Pass to Booker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 20 points for him.
You know, that's a case where big enough to absorb the contact, steady enough to finish through it. Booker is the real deal.
Russell against Holiday. Outside for George. Pass to Vucevic. Back to George. 4 on the clock. Davis dishes to Bullock. And he hits it to tie the game up. Bullock's got 10 points.
Lined it up and knocked it down. Second triple tonight.
And the Suns call time here. Bellinelli, he's checked in for New Orleans. Marvin Williams is checked in for the Suns. And here are the Suns now. Warren, the pass to Russell. Over George. Not enough on that one as it misses. New Orleans has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Holiday gets the bucket.
Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
Russell against Bellinelli. A floater. And it's Russell missing.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
He gets it in there.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer. Great size, great touch.
And Booker kicks to Williams. Back to Booker. And they get it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 23.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him it. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
Booker against Bellinelli. Knocked loose. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Vucevic missing. The Suns trailing. And here's Booker. He's got 23. He dishes it to Russell. Feeds it to Warren. It counts. And the foul. That one on George.
You can see that T.J. Warren has no problem playing through contact or around multiple bodies. How about the power?
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. Good shot.
Now, here is George. He's got 17. Passes it to Vucevic. Shoots over Cantor, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Well, Vucevic understands that the mid-range is a part of his game that he can go to at any point.
Bellinelli against Russell. Booker outside. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
George finds Holiday. Goes up at the stripe. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Davis. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And the Suns call time here. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low, and with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Cantor. Jay Crowder comes in for Warren. And Barea subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Booker the pass to Holmes. Great D that time from Vucevic. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. And it's Davis missing. Booker against Holiday. Booker outside. And the pass to Williams. Now, here's Holmes. Shot clock at 6. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Walker's checked in for Drew Holiday. On defense, the Pelicans. Williams kicks to Barea. Phoenix, no good that time either. New Orleans has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Now, you have got to give Paul George so much respect. He's just amazing at drawing contact when he's shooting.
The Pelicans have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. And see, those numbers read pretty well. And George drops them both.
Well, you love the energy out there. Paul George is an extremely confident, extremely versatile player, and he brings a great level of activity to both ends.
And Booker kicks to Williams. Crowder, the pass to Barea. Lets it go. That's good on the jump shot.
This is JJ's play. Great quickness coming off the pick and roll situation. Never know whether he's going to shoot it or pass it.
George against Crowder. Vucevic trying to get open. A nice shot by George. George has got 21 in the game.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Bellinelli against Booker. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Misses the corner 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Bellinelli. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Well, Phoenix shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. No good from Booker.
Boy, he's so used to having a hand in his face, and I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
Walker against Williams. Left side, Davis. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Bellinelli against Booker. Pass to Williams. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Phoenix, no good that time either. New Orleans in the lead. Bellinelli with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Back to Barea. Hangs. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Marvin Williams. The Pelicans have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And he knocks down the first one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Suns. Second free throw, no good. Suns trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Correa surveying the floor. The kick out to Williams for Davis. No good.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
The third quarter comes to a close. New Orleans on top. They lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. We've got Aaron Baines. Reggie Bullock is out there with Diallo. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3 set. That's the Pelicans 5. Shoots from the line. Now here's Bullock. Defended by Crowder. Lets it go from 14. And it's Bullock missing. Suns trail by 5. Korver kicks to Crowder. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, Kevin, make no mistake, Jay Crowder has a craftiness that allows him to pick up fouls on his way to the cup.
And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a 1-possession game.
And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And for the Suns, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Correa against Walker. Correa finds Williams. And right through it goes. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Walker against Correa. Outside, Walker. Rebound by the Suns. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Hutchison. He's guarded by Williams. Hutchison's shot is off.
I'll tell you, they've had to look elsewhere for their scoring, and they've gotten it. This guy has had very little impact on the game offensively.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
I think that's a case of nerves right there, guys. That was a pretty bad decision.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Walker the pass to Baines. He kicks to Bullock. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's Hutchison. And good! He nails it. And it's Correa with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 4. On the wing, Williams. From past the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no threes since then.
Pass to Hutchison. uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Pelican lead.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Really left alone that time.
That consistency from distance, that's something J.J. Barea has worked on, and you can see the results here.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. So for the Pelicans, Vucevic checked in for Aaron Baines. Davis comes in for Shaq Diallo. And it's Paul George in for Reggie Bullock. And the Suns here with a different look. Enes Kanter's checked in for Williams. Warren comes in for Crowder. Booker, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Russell in for J.J. Barea. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got him pretty fired up, Kevin.
Vucevic down low. He's against Kanter, a 15-footer. He's off on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Warren finds Booker. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Kanter's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 3. Walker the pass to Vucevic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Passes it to Kanter. Now holds. Outside, Russell from 11 feet away. Good on the shot. Now just a 1-point Pelican lead.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
Vucevic dishes to George. And George with the stop.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Stolen. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. Look at that.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Russell. Warren against George. Warren kicks to Russell. Shoots over Walker. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Russell.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
The pass to Vucevic. Now here's Walker. He's covered by Kanter. Walker the pass to Hutchison. It's good. Hutchinson's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, I'm not sure the defenders were anticipating that kick out there, and he wound up with a wide open look on the J.
Pass to Booker. Kicks to Kanter. Over Walker. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Enes Kanter.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
Russell against Walker. Pass to Hutchison. Good D by Booker. Suns trail by 3. Here's Warren. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
It's about all you can do as a defender. Warranted just that talented and has that kind of focus when necessary.
To the inside. Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Russell finds Holmes. Count it, and the foul. That one on Vucevic.
Well, if you're going to play the point guard position, critical that D'Angelo
Russell continue to develop that aspect of his game. Nice pass.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Walker. And it's tied up with that one. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. They've led by as many as 14 points. Davis, the pass to George. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. George has got 29 in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And Booker kicks to Cancer. Booker in the post, guarded by Holiday. And there's Booker on the assist from Enes Kanter. Kanter's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Passes it to Bellinelli. Back to Davis. Shoots over Hole. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Russell, no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. George passes to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Russell finds Holmes. Booker outside. Back to Holmes. Suns moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Booker. Anthony Davis with the rebound. New Orleans in the lead. To the paint. And stolen by Russell. On the wing, Booker. Holiday with the block. And he gets it back. A nice shot by Booker. And the Pelicans shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Outside, George. Inside. Right through the knee for the layup. And that's now 29 points for Anthony Davis.
And he has the chops for this. Raising the intensity when it matters most.
Right, you love the aggressiveness. This guy is willing to take over at the key opportunities. You want D'Angelo Russell taking these shots. This guy is fearless.
And the pass to Davis. He kicks it to Holiday. George with the ball. Shoots over Warren. George, no good. To the middle. Here's Holmes. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Holmes got 9 points now in just the second half. Left side, Davis. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. The Suns making a switch here. Fareed is checked in. Russell against Bellinelli. Pass to Warren. Just 5 on the clock. That one a little long.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
Well, that's a head scratch. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball.
And here's Booker from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Booker's got 30 points.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing phases him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment, no matter how big, no matter how small.
Davis with the bucket.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chance.
Exactly. This isn't the time to settle for jumpers. If they have a chance to attack the rim, they've got to do it.
Here's Holiday. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Don't you love the awareness that Paul George brings to the table on a night-by-night basis? How about that pass?
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
That's exactly who they want at the line, and he comes through again.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Booker. He can't hit that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. George. Yes!
Now, that is cold-blooded.
What a shot. He had no fear. I love it.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're down by 2. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Russell kicks to Booker. Back to Russell. It's stolen by Pellinelli. To the middle. Money!
And Kelly, you can see Paul George is locked in right now. Big-time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
And it's Paul George with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. It's stolen by Vucevic.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
Right. It doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, very productive trip to the line that time, and they're sitting on a nice lead now.
And this is not a time to be patient with the basketball.
No, you've got to act quickly here. I mean, look for the quick score and either a fast foul or a steal. No options.
Warren on the wing, defended by George. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. They need this. Knocks down the 3.
Embrace the challenge, T.J. Warren. Big time shot is my time.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in there.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Oh, yeah, he knows what those free throws mean, right? That takes away any chance of a last-minute comeback.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 5. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Well, this is what they're left with, needing a fast bucket, then a foul.
Well, it's desperation time, and you don't have a ton of time to play around with. They know it. Got to get to work.
Out to Russell. Lets it go with a 3. Bucket's good.
Well, Russell is just absolutely fearless. He'll be the hero or the GOAT in that instance. Yes, sir, hero.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for...